Thanks for the coffee. I've been like trying to like fight the stupid bump thing on my eye for like the past few months. So I actually went to the doctor. What they told me was to get like some kind of heat pads, compress it. Then he gave me some kind of like a steroid cream thing. And then like he said it's gonna take a while, but like after a while it should be able to like leak out. What they want to do, they want to avoid like the surgery, because what happens is that if I get surgery, there's a possibility that one, I could get a scar, and also like I get a droopy eyelid, right? Because it's gonna fuck something up, right? So they want to avoid that. It's benign. It's not gonna like hurt me, anything like that. It just looks like like shit. Like got a herpes on my eyelid. I really don't like it, but it's just a situation with that. So if my eye looks puffy or red or just all wet, it's for that fucking reason. Shit. I like to show you pretty much the stuff that I use, what I learned, and all the stuff like that, and also I'll give you reviews of like products that I use, right? And one thing I've been using a lot lately is a website subscription called Runway, right? And like you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. Even has its own like online editor, which you don't need a computer for. You just need a web browser, which I haven't used at the moment, to be honest. But so far, like I've been using it for like maybe 4 months by now, 4 or 5 months. And I've been using this guy, and I have mixed opinions about it, right? Now, overall, pretty much what it is like it's an AI tool, right? So since AI is becoming a thing, I wanted to like be more familiar with it. And this guy makes it's more straightforward and easier to use. And the reason why I decided to go with this guy is because like they have a lot of editing tools that I can use for myself rather than just being like an image generator, right? So they focus more on other things that got my interest, right? Rather than just doing images, right? It's fairly new. They're still improving on it, and yeah, so I'm on the 5th month from like the looks of it. Yeah, I've been paying like monthly. I haven't had like a yearly subscription, so I've been paying $35 a month for this thing, and I'll get to this pricing thing in a bit. So here are like the payment plans, and I went from, this is yearly. You get like a discount if you like subscribe to like a yearly plan, but at the moment I'm doing monthly to make sure I like it before I do anything like that. I've been using the Pro version. Honestly, for what you're paying, I just don't think it's worth it, really. I'll get to it in a bit, right? So I subscribe down to like the 15-month plan. You're able to have a free, quote unquote free plan, but you get very limited features, right? Now the reason why I decided to like stick with this plan is because there are features I do like from this thing, right? And I'll get to that in a bit. But honestly, for what I do, I think I'll be good with this guy. I'm gonna try it out for a bit, for a few more months, and then like if I really like it, then I'll get the yearly plan just to save like a few bucks, right? If you want to like try this out, just go with the standard plan, right? I'll start with what I don't like to begin with, and then I'll end with the positive, right, kind of thing. Now the thing I don't like, I mean, the pricing, honestly, I just don't think is worth it for you in the sense of like credits. Now they give you these credits, right? Pretty much the credits, what they do is like it's almost like an allowance how many images or videos you are able to create using their tools, right? So every time you generate an image, you use up some credits, right? For the amount of money that you're paying, I just don't think it's enough, right? Because they're like, oh, you get over 2,000 credits, really is bullshit. Because like every time you generate an image, it costs like 5 credits or something stupid, right? So I fucking hate it when they do shit like that. Just tell me exactly how many fucking images I can make, rather give me this fucking arbitrary number, and then like you're like, oh yeah, it's 2,000 credits, but each image costs 1,000. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but I'm just trying to say like I hate it when they do shit like that. So that's one thing, right? Also, if you're not familiar with AI in the sense of like trying to get a good result, if I go to my assets, also depending on like the plan that you get, that's how much images or video you're able to save in the cloud. It's kind of, I think it's kind of lame. So I did some test footage, right? I just did like this little quick video of nudes, right? Just filming that, and like I started messing around with the AI to see what I can get. And I mean, the results can be fun, right? You can do some pretty interesting stuff with it. I mean, I don't mind it. It's fun, right? But the thing is that like if you're not familiar, or if you don't like the results, they want to redo it. Like doing this shit can eat up your credits big time, and it's almost like fuck. It's like not worth it, really. Unless you're very specific of what you want, they can show you a little preview, but seeing like the preview of the thumbnail is not the same as actually seeing the final result, right? The video itself. It's fun, it's interesting, it's cool and all, but I mean, again, for $35 a month, I don't think it's worth it, because like doing these like 10 to 15 second videos, it can eat up your credit big time, right? So if you go to like generate videos, say video to video, you can drop your footage, and here, and then like see I already got 0 seconds left, and like the first 2 weeks of the month of September, you know, I use it up mainly trying testing out like the software. And that's the thing, there's no real way to get good at this thing if like you want to like experiment, which I think is lame. You can't really learn much if like after like the first week or so of the month you have to stop because you run out of credits, right? So that's one thing I don't like about using this plan. I tried experimenting with myself, doing like the text to image kind of thing. I just like typed in flower or whatever. I mean, you're able to do some cool stuff, right? You know, you can drop in an image and then like, you know, you can mess around with it and you can get some pretty interesting results, right? So it is fun, right? But in regards to like doing video for this shit, I mean, yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff with that. But I mean, like I said, it's just almost like getting it right the first time is almost impossible, right? So you're gonna have to do it a few times to keep repeating yourself over and over again until you find something that you like. It's almost like, damn, dude, you're gonna use up a lot of your credits. And then like they have an unlimited usage plan, which is like $100 a month. But I mean, no, I don't think it's worth it quite at the moment. If you're already tech savvy and if you want to like, try to like mess around with AI, I'm pretty sure you can find some free versions, right? Yeah, there's diffusion, there's Midjourney and all that shit like that. Depending on your hardware, you're able to like create images and so on and so forth, right? Again, the main reason why I decided to go with this plan is because it comes with other editing tools I do like. So I guess I'll go with on the video with the shit that I do like. Image wise, I think is cool. I do like the fact that you're able to do some image interpolation. And so basically, you know, what frame interpolation is that like if you take like a sequence of images, right, kind of like in burst mode. You know, if you like to do that, you can drop all your images in here. You're able to create some pretty cool like image sequences, right? Or you can like take like 2 images, you can smash them together. Then like, you know, with this software, it almost does like a morph for you, right? So you can do some cool visuals with it if you want. So, you know, this guy took like maybe like a few pictures of a plane and then like he moved it himself, right? And then with the frame interpolation, he made it seem like the plane was flying in slow-mo up in the air. So, you know, he does that shit, right? Like, it's almost like a slow-mo feature, right? Another thing I do find myself using a lot on this guy is the image, upscale image. Say, like, drop in an image. This image is, like, you know, 6 by 300. So if I wanted to upscale this up to, like, say, like, to, like, 4K, I'm able to do that, you know, because, you know, that's what we do for Pause Tech News, right? So I do 4K, right? Because, you know, we do videos in 4K. I can process this. It's able to expand it, right? Now, if I toggle back and forth, you know, this image, because it's a low resolution, it looks pretty grainy, right? It's not that great detail. But, you know, process, it does this thing. It makes it look almost like a painting, right? Like very plastic-like, which honestly I kind of like. I don't mind it, right? So if I need to, like, you know, upscale an image, it looks cool in my opinion, right? So you're able to, like, upscale it up to 4K, right? And it kind of like, it looks like this, right? I don't mind it. But if it's not what you're looking for, then, you know, you need to try something else out. Using these things actually don't eat up your credits, right? Which I do appreciate, right? If anything, if you have the free version, I think you get a watermark, right? But when you get a paid version, they remove the watermark and you're able to use these tools, right? So yeah, I do like these tools. I do use these. Another cool thing I do like about this software is that, like, you know, you can create an AI generator, right? So you can just like drop in on a sequence of images, and then you can train your AI to create images using, you know, certain people. I did myself, I did my dog, my girlfriend, and did Paul, right? You know, so I got some results with my dog just messing around, and like, you know, it works, right? Again, it's to get like something that you want, you kind of have to try and retrain yourself and get familiar with the tools, right? So possibly you can do this with other software, I know, but again, I just like this thing mainly because it has other features that I find useful, right? At the moment, you know, if I get more familiar with AI and like I can find other software that I'm able to install myself and use for free, I definitely go that route. But for the time being, you know, just so I can, you know, catch up with the whole AI game, I've been messing around with this thing, right? They're doing some more 3D shit. I haven't messed around with it at the moment, but you know, it's there. And I guess like the fun thing I do like about this software is like their AI technology to like remove background is actually really good, right? So let's say I want to like you know, green screen nudes here. You know, it's gonna like do his AI detection and shit and all the good stuff. Pow 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 pow. And then like if I hit play preview, you know, it's gonna do his work and all this stuff. And then like, you know, it does a pretty good job, you know, maybe like a little like work here and there, you know, as you go through it. But I mean, all in all, it does a good job by itself, right? See that green here? So then like, you know, once you're ready, you're able to export it. And then, you know, you have options. Either you can set it, say if I can export as a green screen, I can do a 4K or 1080p resolution. I can get rid of the audio. or I can just export a matte. So then, like, I can drop this mask into, my software. Then, like, I can do whatever I need to do, right? If you wanted to render out a full-on, like, video with an alpha matte, meaning it keeps nudes, but everything in the background is clear, then that's where you need the pro version, right? I guess it's really not that big of a deal, really. As long as I get the good matte, I'm able to, like, import this into my software. Then I can do my, software trick thing, whatever, and it shouldn't be a problem, right? Combining this matte in DaVinci or Premiere Pro, it should be fine for me. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah, it does a good job, doing that green screen stuff, if you need to. But anyways, yeah, Runway, if you want some tools to help you edit, honestly, I think this is actually pretty good. I do like it, right? But I do think they need to fucking upgrade their payment plan. Honestly, for their monthly plan, I mean, I think monthly, this shit should be $10, I think, straight out, like the standard plan. As is, $10, I think that'd be good. The whole pro version, I say $15 to $20, right? And then like the unlimited generation thing, $50, I say it's fine. I mean, that's my value for this thing, honestly. So 10, 20, 50, I'll put it that way. Right now I'm still paying $15 for like the standard version. I'm gonna continue messing around using this stuff, and then like as I get more familiar with other AI tools, if I don't see any need for this thing, then I'll just drop it, right? But I mean, like the tools I just showed you, I do like, right? So anyways, that's all I have to say. Cool. Hope you find this video helpful. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Talk to you guys later. Peace.